All right, children. So, my name is Reema, and I would be taking up your creative class today. Okay. So, do you all love stories, children? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So, today we are going to learn about what is creative writing. Okay. So, are you ready? Everyone is ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
first we are going to understand that what is creative writing. So to do creative writing, we need to understand the main elements for that, right? And if you don't know the main elements that how to create a story, so you will not be able to write a proper story, right? So that's why what we will be doing is we are going to understand that how creative writing is done. Okay? So please show me thumbs up if you can. Yes. All right. And please on your cameras, children, so I'll be able to see each one of you because some of your cameras are off. So I'm not understanding that who is who. Okay. Come on. So let's start. So you all must be listening to story, watching also, plus you would be reading storybooks. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to, as I told you, we are going to understand what is creative writing. Okay. So I want each one of you to be ready with your writing material. Okay. You will need a book and you will need a pen or a pencil, whatever you use in school. Yes. Great. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'll just share the screen with you all. Okay. Come on. So let's start, children. Now I'm going to share my screen first, okay? As I told you, we are going to understand that what is creative writing and how it is being done. Okay, so today we are going to learn the three main elements which are needed for creative writing. Okay, so is everyone ready? All right, great. Come on, I'm sharing my screen now, so you'll be able to see. Okay, so here we go. Now, today we are going to do introduction to creative writing. Yes, what is creative writing? How it is being done? Okay, how people are writing different stories. We are going to understand that. Yes, come on. So let's start. Now, in this, we are going to like create an atmosphere to understand and create different types of story. We are going to understand who is a character. Yes, what does a character do? All these things we are going to understand. Okay, so let's start. Yes. So, children, now I have one activity for you. Okay. So, I have here three types of different words. Okay. Setting, character, and plot. Now, any one of you can volunteer and tell me that what is a setting. Now, there are three different definitions given. Do you know what is a setting? If you know, show me thumbs up. If you don't know, you can show me thumbs down. Okay, few of them know. That's great. So, those who know, can they tell me what is a setting?
Mom, which one of us?
Anyone? Ishan, do you know the answer?
Yes, ma'am. The setting is where the story takes place.
Correct. Well done. Okay. What is a setting, children? Where the story takes place. Okay. Now, for example, if I ask you all, what is your setting right now? Is it school or is it house? What? on, everyone can answer.
House.
House. So that is the main idea. Like setting means what, children? That where is the story taking place? Okay. So this is called as a setting. Yes, right answer. Now, character. Who can tell me what do you mean by character? Who knows what is a character? Yes, tell me, Danish.
A character is who's in the story.
Yes, wonderful, very good. Okay, character means what? Who is there in the story? Yes, very good. Yes, tell me, what do you
Different
say?
different roles.
Yes, the role. Okay, plot means what now? See, character we know, you know what is a setting. Now, what do you mean by plot? Plot means what happens in the story. For example, beginning, middle, and end. Yes, how the story, every story has beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so I want everyone to quickly write down. Setting means where the story takes place. So this is very important. Okay, three elements are there, and from this three elements only you will go forward for understanding and writing about creative writing. Okay, so please write down, children, quickly. Come on. Setting means where the story takes place. Okay, character means who is in the story, and plot means what happens in the story. Yeah, so this is the right answer. Character is who is in the story, and plot is what happens in the story. Even though it is showing cross, children, but that is the right answer. Okay. So that is an app issue. Don't see that cross. Okay. Just match the proper answers. Setting, where the story takes place. Character, who is in the story, and plot is what? What happens in the story. So quickly write it down.
Ma'am, have written.
Written? That's great. We'll just wait for everyone to finish. Everyone is done, so we'll go forward. Okay. Danish is done.
Ma'am, my brother is also in the class.
Sorry, he's still writing, right?
Yeah, his name
Okay,
is.
great. You can use the options here which are there of thumbs up, okay, if you're done. So I'll be able to understand them. Great. Still few of them are writing. When everyone is done, then we can go ahead. Okay. Now, this is the starting. Okay. Introduction means what to creative writing is we should understand that if we are reading a story, so what is the setting, where it is taking place? We should know that, right? Who are the characters? That also we should know. What is the beginning, middle, and end? That also we should know. That's why you need to understand these three basic elements. All right. Come on. Now let's go forward.
Excuse me,
Look here
ma'am.
now. Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Tell me.
Ma'am, in creative writing, can we use our own names like
You, yeah, you can. Why not? If you're writing dialogues, you can use your own names. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Come on. Now let's move to our first element. That is setting. Okay. Now, what do you mean by setting, children? Where the story takes place. Okay. So you would be looking at a storybook cover. Okay, so what is this, children? This is the storybook cover. The name of the story is The Emerald City of Oz. Yes. Now, if I give you an option, what can you tell about the setting of the story? So, who can tell me what is the name of the, like, what is the setting of the story? You can just tell me your answers orally by raising hand. Otherwise, you can just type your answers if you can. Whatever, anything will be possible. Yes, Shanvi,
Ma'am, the setting of the story is magical.
magical. Okay. Magical means what? Is it a palace? I want the name of the place.
Ma'am, it's a green palace.
Yes, it's a green magical palace. What about you, Danish?
Ma'am, I think it's the city of Oz.
Yeah, but what? What is the place? It is the city of Oz. But do you think this is a big, huge palace? Is it magical? What do you think?
Ma'am, I think the palace is magical and it's green.
Yes, it's magical and it's green, right? So this is the what, children? This is the setting. Okay, now we have just seen the book cover of it. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take you ahead to read a small blurb from that story. Okay, so we are going to read and discuss the extract describing the city of Oz. We are going to find all the words that describes the brightness of the city. Okay, so I want everyone to listen to me very carefully because you have to write down which are the words that are describing the brightness of the city. Okay? So, I'll start reading. Even with eyes protected by the green spectacles, Dorothy and her friends were at first dazzled by the brilliancy of wonderful city. The streets were linked with beautiful houses, all built of green marbles and studded everywhere with sparkling emeralds. Emerald is a gem. You must be knowing that, right? They walked over a pavement of the same green marble, and where the blocks were joined together were rows of emeralds set closely and glittering in the brightness of the sun. The window panes were of green glass. Even the sky above the city had a green tint, and the rays of the sun were green. Okay? So, can you see, like, can you observe that whatever the author has written, he has mentioned everything green, green, green. Yes. So first, I need you to write down the words. What are describing the brightness of the city? So look into the blurb, the paragraph. Yes, Ishan, are you ready with the answer?
No, ma'am, I lost the connections. I lost my connection some time ago. Like, did something happen?
Yeah, we are doing the setting, the first element. Okay. So this is the paragraph of the Emerald City of Oz. All right. So I just read it right now. What you need to do is you need to remove the words which are describing the brightness of the city.
Excuse
Okay?
me, ma'am. I
Yeah.
have to remove.
You first need to write it down.
Okay, I seen
Are you
the
done?
story of the Dory.
Yeah, tell me.
Seen that story.
Yeah, the story. What? I could not understand what you are saying.
I have seen that movie.
You have watched the movie.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you know the story, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So have you removed the words? Write down the words, children. I need to get the
Ma'am,
words.
the words describing the palace, right?
Yeah, describing the palace means like how the greenness of the palace has been described, like glittering, okay, then dazzled. So what are these? These are the adjectives that are describing the greenness, the brightness of the city.
Yes.
Yes, I would be sharing the answers with you. So don't worry. Just what all you think, children, you need to write down the words. Okay. I would be sharing the answers with you. So what do you think are the answers? So this, see now, every story has a storybook and every story can be created into a movie also. So this story is being created into movie. Yeah. So that clip also I'm going to share with you to like identify, is the storybook and the video similar or is it different? Okay. So whatever two, three words, if you find, that is also okay. All right. So now we are going to go to the next slide. I'm going to share the answers with you. So see if your answers are correct or no.
Mama, I'm not done yet.
That's fine. You can see the answers here. See, the author conveys the brightness of the city with words and phrases such as dazzled by the brilliancy of the city. Dazzled. Like, just wow. What would be the expression? Yes. And sparkling. How is the city? It's sparkling. Okay. Plus, glittering in the brightness of the sun. When the sun is shining, yes, what is happening, children? The city is glittering. Okay, so these are some of the adjectives that is describing about the setting. Okay, so you need to know adjectives like in a very good way so you can use it in your description when you are describing about the city or the setting. Yeah. Now, see what the author is saying. The author emphasizes the greenness of the city simply by repeating the word green, green, green. Yes. And he doesn't find a way to avoid the repetition or discuss the shades of green. He just calls everything green. So, what he's doing? He's just doing what he's calling everything green here. All right. So are you understanding, children? This is how the setting is being described. You have to describe a setting. For example, if there is a palace, so how would you describe that palace? Okay. So this is how it is being done. Yeah. Now,
Okay.
look here. I'm going to take you to another slide, children. Now you have to watch a video from the movie The Emerald City of Oz. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, so this is the video which I would be playing for you. What you need to do is you just need to observe, even though the volume would not be very clear, you just need to observe that what the author has written in the storybook, is it similar to what we are watching right now or is it different? And how will you understand? Like contrast means what? Very different, two different things. Okay, so you need to see, is the setting contrast in the storybook and in the movie. Okay, so look here now, I'm playing a video for you. Watch it. It's a very small clip. Yes. So, what did you watch, children? Is the city similar what the writer has described in the storybook or it is totally different? What do you think? Who can give
It's
me the answer?
similar.
Similar, everything is similar.
Mom, some things are similar, some things
Even
are.
the sun is shining, that is also green. Is all the woodland, that is also green. But I can see in the movie clip, I can see only the palace, which is green in color. What do you think?
Yes,
Yes, Siddharth?
some things are similar, some things are different.
Correct. Siddharth, you have raised your hand. Can you please unmute yourself and answer if you know the answer? Do you know the answer? Who knows the answer? Come on. So, children, what is different here is not everything is similar. Okay, what is different? The setting which is shown to us in the video is totally different, and what we read in the story paragraph, that is totally different. Okay, so let's see now by reading the paragraph here. Okay, Look here, children. The Emerald City in the film looks much more futuristic in comparison with the way it is described in the book. It looks artificial and modern with contrasts with the natural woodland setting that Dorothy and her friends are in. This contrast helped build excitement as the friends move towards the city. It looks new, different, and intriguing. Means it is looking so attractive that anyone would like to go and see it in reality. Okay, so that's why what they are saying, that the palace which they have shown in the movie looks much more futuristic. Okay, so this is what the difference is in storybook and in the movie. Yes. So did you understand this much, children? Because I'm going to give you one task now. Have you understood? Yes? Great. Now, what we are, Siddharth, can you please stop playing with the emojis? Yes? If you want to answer, you can unmute yourself and answer, dear. All right? Okay. Now, let's go to our activity. So, children, I'm going to give you activity right now. You can pick up any one picture, yes, and you need to describe it in 2 or 3 lines. That's it, okay? You need to try to emphasize one feature of the setting, like the greenness, brightness of the Emerald City. Be as descriptive as possible. Okay, you can use one of the pictures below which can help you. One is the forest. Okay, it's a forest setting. Second one is a big palace on an island, and the third one is city life. So you just need to describe that how the city looks, or how the palace looks, how it is green. Okay, so quickly, I'll be giving you 2 minutes to write down what are your answers. If you are done, please let me know. Anyone can share the answer, whoever are done.
Mom, are we supposed to describe the pictures?
Yes, you need to describe the setting, my dear Ishan. Okay,
Okay.
yes, you need to describe that how it is green, okay, how it is bright, all that. Nilima, I don't know what's your name. Can you just, you have raised hand. So can you tell me that what is your answer? Are you ready with your answer? But you had raised hand.
Mom, can I write it in my notebook?
Yeah, you can write it. That's what. You can write it. In 1 or 2 lines only you need to do it. That's it.
Ma'am, Santi, I'm ready.
Sanvi, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear. You can share your answer.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm going to tell you about the second picture.
Great. Come on. Tell me.
Ma'am, this it's a big island in between the ocean,
Hmm.
and it has many tall buildings with green grass,
Hmm.
and it is full of greenery.
Great. Very good. Nice. Very nice, Shanvi. Excellent. Okay. Yes, you can describe like this also. The setting, the island is being placed between, the palace is being set, placed between the island with lush green trees surrounded, like around it, and it looks really beautiful. Okay, so you can add so many descriptions in your setting. Yes, well done. But it was your first try, but very good. Nice. Come on, others, are you done? Okay, because we have to cover up 2 more things. Yes, so if you're just writing in your notebook, that's fine. We'll go to the next part now. This is for your understanding how the setting is to be explained, okay, when you are writing a story. Because when there is the starting of the story, In the starting of the story, setting description is the first foremost thing that you need to do. All right? Okay. So now we would be going forward with the next one. So are you ready? Yes, is everyone ready? Come on.
Lips are green.
Okay, Sanvi is ready. What about others? Danish. Okay, great. So, children, now let's go to the next part, the second element of the story. Yes, that is describing a character. So, children, I have one story called PP Longstocking. Okay? Yes. Hello. Yes. So I need you to concentrate and observe that what you can see on the book cover of the story. Her name is PP Longstocking. So describe the book cover of the story and tell me what can you tell about the main character of the story. How does this girl look like? Okay, everything. Yes, Sanvi?
Ma'am, should I tell you how she looks?
Yes, you can.
Ma'am, is her name PP?
Yeah, her name is PP.
Ma'am, PP, ma'am, PP looks young and she has long hair.
Hmm.
She wears type of old clothes.
Yes, old clothes. Yes, and she is thin, right? And what do you think, children? How she would be? She would be shy or she would be naughty?
Naughty.
Naughty, okay. And she has red color hair. Yes. How is the color of her hair? Red in color. Okay. So what is this, children? This is called as describing a character. Character means who is the story about? Yes, who is in the story? That is called as character. Now, I am going to read one blurb for you all from the story called PP Longstocking. Okay, and we are going to understand that how the author imagines, he's imagining, okay, how he imagines a stranger means the person who we are meeting for the very first time. Yes, he meets PP Longstocking for the first time. And what kind of person is PP? We are going to understand that. Okay, so let's start. If it was late and almost dark, now this is his imagination, all right? And if he caught sight of a little girl striding around the garden, striding means what? Nicely walking, relaxed walking around the garden, looking as if she had no intention of going to bed. He might think, I wonder why that little girl's mother doesn't see that she goes to bed. Other children are fast asleep by this time, right? If it is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, can you go alone without telling your parents in the park, children? No. But this girl, Pee, she was nicely striding around at night alone. Yes? If the little girl comes up to the gate, and she would be certain to do so because she enjoys talking to people. So, what is her favorite thing to do? She loves to make connections with new friends, okay, and she loves to talk to new people. Then he would have the chance of taking a good look at her and would probably think she's one of the freckliest. Now, what do you mean by freckliest, children? Having spots on cheeks here, on the skin, okay, that are called as freckles. Yes, and most red headed children I have ever seen. Afterwards, perhaps he would perhaps he would think freckles and red hair are really rather nice. At least when a person has such a happy appearance. She's happy always. She's very cheerful, okay, as a child. If would perhaps interest him to know the name of this little red-headed girl who is nicely strolling about by herself in the dusk, and if he could close, like if he was close to the gate, he might think, he might ask, "What's your name?" And what did the girl reply? With a merry voice, Pipilota, Provigna, Gabridina, Dandalona, Ephraim, daughter Longstocking, daughter of Captain Ephraim Longstocking, formerly the terror of the sea, now cannibal king. But everyone calls me Pipi. Yes, this would be her reaction. Now tell me, children, do we all have such a big name of two lines? Yes or no? No, we don't have. Yes. But this girl, she's way more different. Why? Because she is a daughter of pirate. So tell me, children, do you know who are pirates? Who know pirates are what? If you
Ma'am,
know, please. Yes.
ma'am, type of they means control the ship.
Yes, they are the thieves of the sea. Yes, they are dangerous also. Yeah. Yes. Tell me.
They are sailors.
Yeah, they are the sailors, but most of them are thieves, okay? They are very dangerous also. So she's a daughter of a pirate. So she has been born and brought up on the ship. And she doesn't know the social rules that children nowadays we know that how to, when we are going to meet for to a person for a very first time, how we should introduce ourselves, right? So she don't know the social rule of the city life. Okay, so this was about the character from the storybook PP Longstocking. Now I am going to show you something different, but first I'll share the answer with you. Okay, so from the extract, children, what do we understand? We learn that PP is free willed. She's free willed. She doesn't need anyone's permission, right? She strides around late at night. She's a very chatty. She loves to speak. She's a happy go lucky girl and a little bit precautious. She can take care of herself, okay? We also learn about her appearance. So when you are describing about the character, children, it is very, very important to make the children, like people understand who are the readers, that how does the character look like. Yes, so how is the description, how is her physical appearance? She has red hair and lots of freckles on her face. Yes, so that is how is the description of PP Longstocking. Now I am going to take you to the video. There's one song from the movie PP Longstocking. Okay. Now we are going to watch this clip, and then we are going to like match, is the character from the storybook and is the character from the song similar or it is different. Okay. So let me just share with you. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, so I'm going to play this video. You need to look at it. Okay. So this was PP Longstocking. So did you see that how she's traveling? Is she traveling with her parents or is she traveling alone?
She's traveling alone on a horse.
Yes, she's traveling alone on the horse. That's why she is free-willed. Yes, she's not scared of anyone. And how is she, children? She's very happy, chatty. Yes, and she loves her pet animals also. She is like traveling with them. So, who can tell me this paragraph that we read from the storybook and the video that we saw just now? Is it similar or is it different? What do you think about the character description that we read Is it same or is it different, children? What do you think? Come on.
It
No
is
one knows the
similar.
answer?
I mean, like, it's kind of similar, but her clothes
Okay.
are different and
Mm-hmm. Yes,
some
two
are
things are
different.
different, right?
Two things are different, right?
Yeah, two things. Like, her clothes are different, and she never, like, met that person
Mm-hmm.
and never talked about that big name.
Yes, you're right, Ishan. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to read the answer here. Okay, so what is the answer about PP? See, this is how she dresses up. Okay, now no one normally in the city life, like they don't dress up like this with one sock different, the other sock different. Yes, as I told you, she has been grown up on a ship. Yes, so she is totally different, right? So let's read the answer about PP. PP comes across as fun and free spirited in the clip. Yes, she does not follow the normal rules of behavior that are expected of her. The other characters are much weaker characters than PP, and they all respect social rules. This contrast emphasizes PP's unusual, quirky characteristics. Now, what do you mean by quirky? Funny. Okay? She's a bit funny. All right. So, this is how is PP Longstocking. So, children, this is how you need to describe about character as second element. Okay? So, did everyone have understood that how to describe a character? You need to describe their physical appearance. What are the qualities? Yes, that also you need to describe when you are writing a story. Okay, so please show me thumbs up if you have understood this. Okay, so we can go ahead because now we are going to go with our last element. That is what? That is the plot. Okay. So let's go with the plot now. Okay. Now we are going to describe this movie poster of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So you need to describe the movie poster, and based on what you can see in the poster, what do you think, children, what will happen in the story? Has anyone watched this movie, Narnia? Yes or no? No one? Okay. Now, look at the movie poster, children. See the movie poster. I can see there are some children. There's lion. There is a witch, white witch. So, what do you think? What will happen in the story? Are they going to be good friends? Or is there going to be war taking place? What do you think? Come on, guess. I need answer. No one knows what will happen.
I I don't know, but kind of looks like the witch is the enemy to those
Yes,
children. Like,
yes.
because she's
She
like
is
those people
looking.
are trying to,
Hmm. Tell me, tell
yeah,
me.
and she looks like an evil witch.
Yeah, she is evil witch, right? So there's war going to take place in the story. Yeah. But before that, we need to understand that what is going to happen in it. Okay. So what we'll do is we are going to read a small blurb of the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. And like, have you learned anything else about what happens in the story? So we are going to understand from this. Okay. So listen to me very carefully now. Peter, Suzanne, Edmund, and Lucy are sent to live with their reclusive uncle. Reclusive means what? The person who lives alone, who doesn't love to live in group. Okay. So reclusive uncle means the uncle who lives alone. Yes, in the country. They soon step through a wardrobe door and into the magical world of Narnia. Yes, so they entered through a wardrobe door, and When they cross the wardrobe door, children, there is a magical world of Narnia. Once a peaceful land of talking beasts, dwarfs, giants, and fauns. Narnia is now ruled by the evil White Witch, who has transformed it into a frozen place. What she has done, she has destroyed that full place and made it into a frozen place. Okay, a place where Christmas never comes. Led by the powerful lion Aslan, the children must defeat the White Witch and free all the Narnia from the icy spell what she has done. Okay, so this is a short intro, a short summary of what happens in the story. Okay, in the movie. So there are four siblings: Peter, Suzanne, Edmund, and Lucy. So they are the main characters. All right. Now I'll be taking you to the next slide, children. Look here. So from the blurb, what do we understand? We learn about the four main characters. As I told you, plot is what? It is going to tell you the starting, the middle, and the end. And in the starting, you always describe the setting and characters. Okay. So from the blurb, we learn about the four main characters: Peter, Suzanne, Edmund, and Lucy. We learn that they reached the magical world of Narnia by going through a mysterious wardrobe door at their uncle's house. We also learn the backstory of Narnia. Once a very wonderful place, it has been taken over by an evil witch. We know that the children will have to defeat the witch in the story. So the children had have to go like in a war with that witch. They have to defeat the witch. Otherwise, she will destroy the whole Narnia. Okay. So this is the middle, the starting, middle, and ending of a story. That is called as a plot. Okay. Got it? Now I'm going to share with you one more thing. Okay. So this thing is one small short video. This is the trailer of the story, okay, of the movie. So does the trailer make you want to watch the film? If yes, you can tell me your answers after watching it, okay? So I'm going to play this. Everyone watch it carefully. This is the trailer.
Mrs. McCready.
I'm afraid so.
The professor is unaccustomed to having children in this house. And as such, there are a few rules we need to follow. There will be no shouting or running, no sliding on the banisters, no touching of the historical artifacts. And above all, there shall be no disturbing of the professor.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come.
Impossible.
Yes. So this was a small trailer of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So children, tell me, who would like to watch this movie? If yes, please show me thumbs up. Would you like to watch this movie? Okay.
Ma'am, kind of.
Kind of. Why? It's a very nice movie. You should watch it. There are different parts of this movie, okay? So you will enjoy it for.
Yeah, but I'm not sure since it's just a trailer.
Yeah, this is just a trailer of that movie, but if you'll watch the movie, you will understand that how the story takes place, and you can get an idea from that that how to make your own story also. Yes? All right. Now, this
Okay.
was about the video that we had seen about plot. So in the clip, we see lots of action taking place. We see the children discovering Narnia, the evil witch casting her spells, and plenty of exciting action scenes. The trailer is careful to show us all this action without showing us too much of it. Yes, it gives us it gets us interested and wanting to find out what's the outcome of the story is. Like you would like to know that what will happen in the end. Who is going to win? The children are going to win or the white witch is going to win. Okay? So this you will find out if you will watch the movie. Yeah? So now this was about the plot. So, children, I would be giving you a short homework about writing plot. Now, you know what is a setting, what is a character, and what is a plot. Yes, that is what we have learned in today's summer camp class. Yes, so what you will do is you will make up your own story and write a short blurb. Blurb means a small paragraph summarizing what happens. Okay, how we read about the plot of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Same kind of, right? And think about how you can make the story exciting and draw the attention of audience. Okay, so this would be your homework. All right. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this if you want, and you can write your own story that what you have learned today. So this you can do a home assignment thing. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
all right. So you can take a screenshot of this, and we are done for today's class. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Yes. So
Yes,
give
ma'am.
me a high five, children who all have enjoyed it. Come on. Please on your camera, give me a high five. Okay. Good. Great. So we are done for today, children. Yeah.
Yes.
And yes. So there's a small quiz we'll quickly play. Okay. So who can tell me the answer? What are the three key elements of the story that we have learned today? Come on. Those who know the answer, please tell me. What are the three key elements?
Setting, character,
And plot. Well done. Second question. What is the setting of a story? Who can tell me what do you mean by setting of a story? Yes, Ishan?
ma'am.
Yes, Danish, I'll come with
Ma'am,
yeah.
setting of the story is where the story takes place.
Very good. Yes, Danish, the third question is for you. Who are the main characters of the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe? Children, lion, or the witch?
Ma'am, by watching the trailer, I saw that the children were mostly coming, and then the lion.
Yes,
We never saw it.
great. Okay, who can tell me what is the plot of a story? Plot means what, children? Who can tell me that? Yeah, tell me. Danish brother.
What happened in the story?
What is the plot?
A plot is what happens in the story.
Correct. Now, the last question, children. What is unusual about the setting of the city of Oz? What was unusual about it? What was different? How was the city? It was yellow, purple, or green in color. Come on, Ishan.
Ma'am, it was green in color.
Yes, it was green in color. Okay, so let's check the answers.
Emerald.
So everyone has got correct answers. Okay, well done, children. Excellent. Yes. All right. Now, as we are done, okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed it. Yes, did you all enjoy it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, thank you, everyone. Yeah, have a good day. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay, bye bye.